You work night shifts. Your shift ends at 6 a.m. You're exhausted. All you want is to crash into bed and finally get some rest. But the moment you lie down, sleep just doesn't come. You toss and turn. You put on a sleep mask, turn on the AC, shut the curtains, and still can't fall asleep. Or worse, you fall asleep for 2 hours, then wake up groggy, heavy, and wired, like you never rested at all. If this happens often, it's not just the light. It's not just the noise. It might be what you ate before bed. In this video, you'll discover how eating at the wrong time can destroy daytime sleep, and how night shift workers like you can reclaim deep, restorative rest just by changing when you eat. So why is it so hard to fall asleep after a night shift, even when you're completely exhausted? The answer lies in a hidden conflict between your brain and your stomach. Your brain says, sleep, but your stomach says, let's work. When your shift ends and you eat a full meal, something warm, filling, maybe even greasy, your digestive system powers on. Your body ramps up insulin, your heart rate slightly increases, your core temperature rises. But here's the problem. These are all signals that tell your brain it's time to be awake. Meanwhile, your brain, desperate for sleep, is trying to release melatonin, the hormone that tells your body to power down. The result? A tug of war inside your body. You feel tired but wired. Your body is digesting, but your mind wants to shut off. And so you lay there, awake. But I'm hungry after work. Of course you are. You just burned through a 10-hour shift. But here's what most people don't realize. Eating a full meal before bed, especially one rich in carbs, fats, or sugar, doesn't help you sleep. It actually delays your body's ability to enter deep sleep by 1 to 2 hours. Even worse, it increases the risk of acid reflux, elevated cortisol, and sleep fragmentation, meaning your sleep gets chopped up into lighter stages. What your body really needs after a night shift. After a night shift, your body doesn't need a heavy meal. It needs signals that it's safe to shut down. That means dim lights, no caffeine, a light optional snack if needed, and at least 90 minutes buffer between your last bite and bedtime. In the next section, I'll show you exactly when and what to eat to help your body sleep even after the craziest night shift.
What and when to eat for better sleep. 5 to 9 p.m. Now that you know why eating at the wrong time wrecks your sleep, let's talk about the fix. Because if you're working overnight, your eating schedule needs to work with your sleep, not against it. Meal timing for night shift workers. Here's a simple 3-phase approach. Pre-shift meal, around 5 to 6 p.m. This is your main meal of the day, the one that powers you through the night. What to eat? Lean protein, chicken, tofu, fish. Complex carbs, brown rice, sweet potato, quinoa. Fiber-rich veggies, healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or nuts. Why? This combo keeps your blood sugar stable and prevents the midnight munchies. Mid-shift snack, around midnight. This isn't dinner. It's just fuel to stay focused. What to eat? A boiled egg, a handful of almonds, a small piece of fruit, banana or berries, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Avoid chips, energy drinks, and sugary protein bars. Why? Light, protein-rich snacks avoid insulin spikes and prevent energy crashes. Post-shift, avoid heavy meals after 6 or 7 a.m. This is the most important rule. Don't eat a large meal right before sleeping. If you're truly hungry, try a small glass of warm milk, a few walnuts, half a banana, herbal tea, no caffeine. These foods support melatonin production and are easy to digest. Tip: create a wind-down ritual. As soon as your shift ends, start your body's sleep countdown. Dim your lights, avoid screens, don't snack aimlessly. Create a calm routine, like stretching or reading. Let your body know, food time is over, sleep time is coming.
A science-backed eating strategy for shift workers, 9 o'clock to 1500. Now let's bring everything together. You work at night, you sleep during the day. Your schedule doesn't fit the normal rhythm of society, but your body still runs on biology, not your work hours. That's why your eating strategy must be intentional, protective, and aligned with your internal clock, not the clock on the wall. Here's how to do it. Reframe how you think about meals. Forget the idea of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those labels don't matter when you work overnight. Instead, divide your meals into 3 zones. Fuel zone, what you eat before and during work. Transition zone, the time between ending work and sleeping. Recovery zone, what and when you eat after waking up. Let's break each one down. Fuel zone, pre-shift and mid-shift. This is where most people go wrong, skipping real meals and relying on energy drinks, instant noodles, or vending machine snacks. Pre-shift meal, around 5 to 6:30 p.m. This is your version of lunch. It should be your largest, most balanced meal of the day. What to include? 30 to 40 grams of protein, grilled chicken, eggs, lentils, tempeh, complex carbs, brown rice, sweet potato, oats, colorful vegetables, and healthy fats, olive oil, avocado, nuts. Why it works: fuels your brain and body for a long shift, stabilizes blood sugar and energy, keeps nighttime cravings away. Mid-shift snack, around midnight. This is not a second dinner. Think of it as maintenance mode. What to eat: boiled egg and fruit, small bowl of oatmeal, nuts and herbal tea, hummus with whole grain crackers. Avoid fast food deliveries, sugary snacks, caffeinated drinks after midnight. Tip: if you need caffeine, limit it to the first half of your shift. After 2 a.m., even a small dose can delay your sleep by hours. Transition zone, after shift ends. This is the make or break window for shift workers. Why? Because what you do in the 1 to 2 hours before sleep determines your entire recovery. If you eat a big, greasy meal right after your shift, your digestion stays active, core temperature stays high, and melatonin stays low, the perfect storm for poor sleep. What to avoid: big meals, fried foods, high-sugar comfort snacks, caffeine of any kind. If you're hungry, keep it light. Warm almond milk, half a banana, cottage cheese or yogurt, unsweetened, a few walnuts or pumpkin seeds. These options are low in calories, rich in tryptophan, a precursor to melatonin, and gentle on digestion. Timing tip: stop eating at least 90 minutes before your target bedtime. Give your gut time to rest so your brain can sleep. Recovery zone, after waking up. Many shift workers wake up groggy and rush straight to work, or eat heavy foods that spike blood sugar fast. Instead, think of your first post-sleep meal as your version of breakfast, no matter what time it is. What to focus on: light protein, eggs, tofu, lean meats, slow carbs, quinoa, oats, fruit, and hydration, water and electrolyte-rich drinks. Avoid high sugar, pastries, sweet cereals, or juices. Bonus tip: if your schedule allows, get at least 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight when you wake up. This helps reset your circadian rhythm and boost mood-regulating hormones like serotonin. Final note for this section: you don't have to be perfect. You just need to be predictable. Create a routine your body can learn to trust, even if your shifts rotate. Because when you stop eating at the wrong times, you start sleeping at the right times, naturally. Sleep-supporting habits after a night shift. Eating right is only part of the equation. To truly sleep well after a night shift, you need to create a wind-down ritual that tells your body, work is over, it's safe to sleep now. Here are science-backed habits that help shift workers fall asleep faster and sleep deeper. Dim the lights as soon as your shift ends. Light suppresses melatonin. Wear blue light blocking glasses on the commute home, especially if the sun is already up. Cool your room to 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 21 degrees Celsius. A cooler core body temp promotes deep sleep. Use blackout curtains and a white noise machine to block daytime light and sound. Avoid screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Even the news or just one video can delay sleep. Try breathing exercises or light stretching to calm your nervous system. Small, consistent signals equal big sleep improvements. Working night shifts is hard. No one denies that. But poor sleep doesn't have to be part of the job. By simply adjusting when and what you eat, you can give your brain and body the signal it needs to truly rest. So if you're tired of waking up groggy, if you're done surviving and ready to recover, start tonight. Eat lighter after your shift. Give your body a chance to power down. And commit to one small habit from today's video. Comment below, I'm ready to sleep better. And don't forget to subscribe, because next week, we'll break down the best sleep snacks for night shift workers, backed by real science. You work hard through the night. You deserve real rest during the day.